Hello there, this is a short light-hearted video from Devon Pond Plants entitled "What Can I Just Throw into My Pond?" Quite frequently we get people phone us or email us to say, "What can you sell me that I can just throw into my pond?" Which of course makes me grit my teeth, but here are the three possibilities. Firstly, a plant which you've seen me talk about a lot before if you've watched any of our videos. This is Ceratophyllum Demersum. This is hornwort, rigid hornwort. This doesn't ever make any roots. It sits on the bottom of the pond, minding its own business and oxygenating the water for you. And so this will come either loose or with a little lead clip on, and when you get it, you can just throw it in your pond. So that's the first one. The second two are both floating plants. This is Frogbit. So this is a sweet little floating plant. Individuals are like this. So they grow in little colonies. Each individual will produce a stalk and another one will grow on it, and so on and so forth and so forth. It has a little tiny white flower and floats on the surface. It only appears around about May because it overwinters as a tiny bud on the bottom of your pond and comes up as a microscopic little plant, and by the time they're big enough to sell, it's normally mid-May. So that is Frogbit, and when you get it again you can just drop it in the pond, but with this one it's best to keep it the right way up because if it goes in upside down it might take a while to recover. So the leaves should be floating and the little sort of base piece of it should be underneath the water. So that is Frogbit, that's number 2, Hydrocharis Frogbit. Lastly, something on a slightly different scale. This is a water soldier. And this is another native plant. They've all been native plants that I've shown you. This is a water soldier. Now these again will overwinter on the bottom of the pond, and as they grow in the spring all the new foliage is buoyant and the whole thing will come up in the water and eventually sit in the water about to there with this pineapple top effect, and baby plants will be produced on runners much like a spider plant off the sides of the plant. So that's a water soldier, Stratiotes, and again when you put it in the pond it's best to keep it the right way up. Small plants will often lie like this or like this for a while, but don't worry too much about that, they'll sort themselves out after a while. But a big plant can easily go in the wrong way up and it won't really go up the other way again very easily, so best to just put it in the right way up rather than just throw it in. So that's the end of our little humorous video on throwing plants into your pond.